I tried to wash a paper plate that high. Watched the DVD menu for Planet Earth for 15 minutes before I realized it was a loop and not the actual show. Spent 15 minutes trying to brush sunlight off my pants because I thought it was dirt. I was looking at the back of a container of salt reading the nutrition facts. I looked over to my friend and said, "Oh my god, there is so much sodium in this." Was listening to my iPod. I didn't want my roommate to know I was high, so I put on a sweater. My electricity went out when I opened a box of mac and cheese, and I thought it was possessed, so I threw it at the wall and the electricity came back on. I like turtles because they're so chill. They don't hurt anyone. They're just like, "Hey man, I want to swim and maybe eat some lettuce, but I'm gonna take my time getting there. I'm not in a rush because I'm a turtle." My friend just told me to look at the wall without laughing, as if it were impossible. Me and some friends followed a rabbit around the park for about half an hour one night. One friend spent the time throwing stones trying to kill the rabbit, and the other just stood there crying as he felt bad for it. I eventually caught the rabbit. Turns out it was a plastic bag. Ate a whole apple pie because I thought it was a lemon pie, and I kept taking bigger bites because I couldn't taste the lemon. Tried to put my seatbelt on while sitting on the toilet. Chewed water. I made a perfect peanut butter sandwich and took it to my bedroom and tucked it in because I felt like a proud dad. Spent an hour and a half smelling all of the different candles at the Yankee Candle store. Most difficult decision of my life. I was eating my cereal and I blew on it to cool it down. Had the munchies. Really wanted cookie dough. Decided I would just eat the cookie dough out of my chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. Ate through the entire tub trying to find the cookie dough. Realized it was vanilla. Watches Inception high. What the fuck? Went to buy beer at Safeway. Gave the guy my ID. He told me I was only 18. I told him oops wrong one and gave him my fake. Outside looking at the stars with friends, heard a neighbor rustling around on the other side of the fence, afraid of getting busted, and in order to keep him away, yelled "I'm pooping" at the top of my lungs. Fixed my cat a plate of tiny tuna sandwiches. Smoked 5 bowls, and I knew how it felt to be a squirrel for about 2 minutes. I was wondering why all my Skittles tasted the same, then I realized I was eating M&Ms. Took off my sunglasses to hear something downstairs. Me and my cat just had a meowing competition. Walking down the street with a few buddies when we noticed somebody was watching South Park in their house. We sat on the curb and watched TV. Laid on the floor and made my best friend roll me up in a blanket because I wanted to know what a burrito felt like. Then I rolled around in it and whispered "burr-I-I-I" to O over and over for almost 2 hours. Bent down to pet my cat. It wasn't a cat, it was a sweater on the floor. Was riding a bike home. Forgot I wasn't in a car. Stopped at a stop sign and fell over. I laid on the road for 5 minutes laughing that high. Wait, I have an important announcement. We have created a website for you to see more and post your own that high stories. The most upvoted submissions each week will be featured in my new videos. Click on the link below to get started right away. Go on, do it.